The other day we went to go see Illuminarium's Space, a journey to the moon and beyond. What'd you think about this?
It was very realistic in 3D.
Very realistic in 3D. Explain, what do you mean there, 12-year-old boy?
It was a big room with a lot of projectors.
Yeah, it was a big room with about $15 million in projectors, and that is a lot. It's when I didn't know what this was before we went to go see it. I had just seen the trailers for it, and even when you watch the video to this, it's kind of hard to describe what it is because you could almost. I described it to a friend as before I went to it as an IMAX film that you walk into and is interactive, but that's not really accurate, is it?
No.
Because there are interactive elements to it. Like when the show starts in earnest, you can step on the floor and the asteroids that are cruising around on the floor, or even on the screen, they will break up. And when you step on them, you'll break on them. You'll break them up into many different pieces. When the lunar landscape is projected all around you, when you walk on the floor, you're kicking up dirt and leaving footprints in the floor that are erased about 9 or 11 seconds after you leave them. It's quite fascinating. For me, Illuminarium's Space, A Journey to the Moon and Beyond was the closest to a Disney show you're going to get outside of Orlando or California. Because the quality in this was really top-notch. The music, the soundtrack was amazing. I joked to the PR person for the exhibit that they must have paid as much in licensing rights for the music as they did for the creation of it. Slightly joking there because the music is great. The sound system is amazing. You can feel the sound. Could you feel the sound just cruising around?
Yeah.
You could feel it. The bass, everywhere you felt it. And it's really kind of a take your breath away attraction that you need to experience twice because the first time you see it, you're going to want to maybe take pictures, make videos, and show your friends and be like, hey, look at me, I'm on the gram, and do that, but then you'll just kind of want to take a step back and say, this is really cool. I don't want to be bothered with my phone or any cellular devices and just experience it. So I recommend that. The exhibit is about 45 minutes long if you just do it once. However, if you want to hang out there, the movie, for lack of a better term, the experience is looped. And each loop is set up into about 7 different segments that are, about 9 minutes long approximately. Maybe 8, 7.5 minutes long, give or take. So you could stay in there for more than one loop if you wanted to. But we just stayed there for a loop and a half and absolutely loved it. I would go back again. Would you?
Yeah.
Thank you for your input. I think you'll love it. Illuminarium, it's worth checking out. Currently, it's in Las Vegas and Atlanta. And it really is an experience. It's kind of difficult to describe, but once you go, you really have an appreciation for what they've accomplished and for how entertaining it is and for how difficult it is to describe. It's a total blast. Illuminarium's Space, A Journey to the Moon and Beyond is well worth your time and the ticket price.